Hello everybody! Welcome back to the Merc Stream. Doing more Digimon Cyber Story. Sorry, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Look at that!
A Strokity Cat just resubscribed for 13 months, over a whole year.
Over 1 whole year, Astro. Thank you again for 13 months of subscription. Crazy. It's been a fun time. I was actually just looking earlier today at the past 180 days, so not even the full year. And man, we've streamed a lot of games in that time period. Not everything is like a completable game, right? Like we streamed PAX Day and whatnot, but we've completed a good chunk of smaller games and a few bigger ones too. Been a good time. Welcome, welcome. We will be continuing more of the Digimon tonight. However, we're going to take a small break at some point today and look through the Steam Next Best and pick out some games that we should play this week. Wednesday or Friday, haven't decided. Maybe Friday. We might want to give additional time to the demos, depending on how many we have. Are we ever going to finish Control-Alt-Ego? How much do you want it? I really had a good time with what I played of the game, but man, I felt like it was really, really light in chat. So it felt like one of those games that wasn't going to do well to stream. Did have a light story though, didn't it? Gotta get rid of my Photoshop map from Wizardry because it was on the scene that I was about to show. No worries, you could get the ending. I mean, I'm not opposed to it because I did enjoy it. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do it off stream. So, maybe. I will say that off stream, I did start playing Monster Hunter World again just the other day, just over the weekend. Man, getting back into that game, the last time I played, by the way, was 2018. Got, like, information overload. There were just so many, like, things popping up and things to read and update notes and everything. But I've never played Iceborne, and so I ended up getting Iceborne. And I gotta say, it's more Monster Hunter, so it's good. They added some new stuff with, like, the claw attacks. Yeah, they're alright. But it brought in a lot of other monsters, like T-Rex and whatnot, which is kind of cool. Also, like, my end game armor from before completely outclassed in the first mission, basically. Not because they introduced Master Rank, brand new rank. I mean, years ago they introduced Master Rank, but gotta switch everything up. It's also really weird to be like, oh yeah, Divine Slasher? Not a good endgame weapon. What I used to use. Anyways. Here we are. Here we are. Let's continue our game. Which, by the way, is gonna say 341 hours. Not even close to real, right? The real number we know is much closer to about 23 hours. I need to check the audio. I don't know. We'll see. haven't picked up any cases lately. Better take on a few. By the way, we have the hat. We'll keep the hat on for half the stream or so, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do after that. Not real hours, Bomber. Let's check our messages. They went away right as I clicked the button to open them. I long for a life with more freedom. Sometimes I envy the Digimon in Eden. On a farm, but you can play and train with everyone. Come on, let's give it a try. Yeah, no, he wants freedom and we have him locked away. Most of this is just garbage stuff. Okay, pop quiz. Which Digimon digivolves to Magnamon, Dorumon, Lalamon? Oh, wait. Which one digivolves to Magnamon? Is it Dorumon, Lalamon, or Vmon? Well, I don't know which one Magnamon is, so... Arata says, thank you for your work on the case, and for stopping Nishino with me. You must really love manga. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna come in here real quick, and we're gonna look for, oh no, there's too many. There's too many to look for one Digimon. But Dorugamon? It wasn't Dorugamon. Okay, how about this? It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and guess. Pop quiz. Which Digimon digivolves to Magnamon? I think it's gonna be Vmon. Probably wrong. Could I sort by alphabet? I don't know. Right, there is a search. Well, we don't even know what Magnamon is, so guess we would never know from here. Alright, let's take a look here. We have 2 new cases, so these down here are probably never going to matter, but a 3-star and a 2-star. From Hot Guy in Shinjuku. I have all these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. Help! Okay. Or have the Boxing Association staff. Site views for the association are through the roof. The site went down. Is something sabotaging us? Cool. We'll do the 2-star first, you know, to kind of get back into it. Do you think it's Honda? I think it's probably not. Find out though. Looks nothing like Honda. Very sorry. Ah, are you the detective that took my case? Can't you tell by my hat? Can we talk about it? It's urgent. This cell's got photos of flowers on it, but I don't ever even remember taking them. Creepy, right? The other day, I went to show a friend of mine a photo of a dog. Very different than going to a show. But when I opened my phone, it was all full of photos of flowers. I was like, what? So my friend was all like, hey, are you into flowers or something? She was totally freaked out. But seriously, I'm not into flowers, man. Although I'm not saying I think some guy has to be using my phone when I'm not around. I always carry my phone around with me, but I keep finding more photos, you know? Want to get this fixed, but I don't really understand what the problem is. What do you think? Could be some spooky phenomenon. Spooky phenomenon? Haha, yeah, right. Ah, no way. Coming from a detective, that's pretty crazy. Alright, in that case, can I trust you to figure this one out? You're the Cyber Sleuth, right? Okay, so if I leave this with you, can you investigate it for me? Absolutely. Hot Guy's cell phone. Oh, and while we're playing, by the way, if anyone watching finds a game on the Steam Next Fest that you think we should check out, let me know, and we'll make sure we look at it when we get to that portion of the stream. There are no skeletons in my closet. Go ahead and check all you want. I don't care. Connect jump now. Like, what do these people think when I just connect jump into their phone that they're holding? Okay, let's get moving. I see a box over here. We better go pick it up. Poison recovery. Wonder if there's gonna be a lot of poison in here. Astro, mostly lurking. No problem. Dead end. We went to the dead end first. Wonderful. We went the correct way first. How about that? Gotta say, my audio is a little low. I gotta pull it up. I think I had it pretty low because of wizardry. Which, by the way, I'm dying to get back to wizardry. Hey, do you see the floaty? Hey, I think that's Lilymon. Which makes sense. She likes flowers. I do dig the music in this game. It's fun. I mean, whatever. Just keep it a secret from other people, alright? Okay, we can go to the hub. We don't need to go there, though. The lab, I mean. Lilymon. Actually, a gearhead loves diesel trucks. Yeah. You can tell by the way she is. What about from this angle? Okay, cheese! Are all the photos actually of Lilymon? Yeah, that looks good. Just right. He'll definitely like me after these. Huh? Hey, who the hell are you? They're definitely all of Lilymon, and the guy didn't ever notice that it was not just random photos of flowers. What am I doing? Well, obviously, I'm taking a photo of myself and saving it on this phone. What? Stop taking selfies. No way. Insta-fight. Paralyze. That's not good, because virus gets data, right? Okay, Lekismon, you can stay on. We'll do a Moon Knight bomb and see if we can put her to sleep. No, actually blocked the sleep, it looks like. Gargamon, however, you will be swapping. Because all of our vaccine types are not gonna be good. I'm hoping that Nam had already taken some damage. Okay, this fight's not gonna be an easy one. Green Flare Breath! This should do a lot of damage, though. Yeah, it did tons and tons of damage. Alright, Mud Frigimon, I think, has an aura heal that we've never used before, so I'm gonna try it. When do we get to him? It's actually just called Aura as well. How much is it? 144. Man, I gotta tell you, the healing abilities in this game, they don't seem to cut it. They don't seem to do enough. Because, like, the other heal that we had on Gargamon, whenever we would use it, it's like, oh, there's 100 HP back, but you're gonna get hit by way more than 100 HP. So it's a losing battle. You may as well just damage the enemy instead. At least that's how it feels. Alright, one more of these will take her out. Critical. Couple level ups, nice. When you think about it, flowers might like engines. Engines make CO2, which is what they use. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Cool. Moving on. No way! I lost? Huh? The guy who owns this phone doesn't like my photos on it? Oh, so what did he say about me? That I'm cute or pretty or... This is one answer. Nothing in particular. He sort of said you were cute. He's got this, friend, and he's afraid she'll think he likes flowers. Like... Huh? His friend? Who's she? Who the hell is she? What was she like? Is she cuter than me? Is she? Oh, I didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping he'd like me once he saw them. Got it. If he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, because I really don't want to leave. So that means I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. I think that's also not desired. Don't mess with a girl in love. What are we even gonna tell the guy? Oh, what? You figured it out. Turned in hot guy cell phone. What? It was a Digimon that fell in love with me? So, a Digimon. Wait, but isn't that kind of a virus or something? Are you saying hackers got into my phone? My phone was that badly infected? Please tell me you were able to completely get rid of it. What? It's harmless and won't mess up my phone? It's... sorry? The virus is? I don't really get it, but I guess if it's harmless. What? So there's more? The Digimon might hang up on my calls with women if it gets jealous? Ah, well then it isn't harmless at all. Does this Digimon really love me? It's not harmless. Get a new phone. Exactly. Takes flower photos, gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't erase it. I've never really been into any women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. Or Lilymon. Jester's here! Welcome! How are you doing, Jester? It's been a little while. Investigation of I'm not a flower person complete. Report back to the detective agency. Jester, have you ever played this game? It's like if, Judgment met, Pokemon, sort of. Hey, look! We got it completely right on our guess. It is Vmon. And we are wearing probably the dumbest outfit in the game so far. So far. Could be worse. There could be more. Giant victory hat. But yeah, we are a cyber sleuth, which is essentially a detective, and we have a board with cases on it, and we take them. A new job has come in. Please come back to the office. There's a lot less street brawling in this, though. Okay. Mission complete. Rewards obtained. Great work. What do you say? I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble. No coffee. Not from you. Come to think of it, there's a kid from your school in K Cafe. Do you know each other? I don't know, do we? Yeah, no, we don't really have pants. Those are definitely, Not even leggings, right? Long socks. Yeah, something like that. Go check out who the student in K-Cafe is. It's Ryota! Let me see. What? Saralyn? What are you doing here? Oh, I see. You're the Cyber Sleuth. That office is around here, I'm pretty sure. Cyber Sleuth. So, Cyber Sleuths will take on any case at all, then? I see. In that case, could I send a request to your office? Okay, it's settled. I'm gonna send in a request to your office and watch you work. Yeah, let's do that. Also, trivia! From Digimon. What is the cyberspace with the place that you met Digimon Kowloon? I don't even understand the question. It doesn't feel like it was translated well. What is the cyberspace with the place you met Digimon? Kowloon? Huh. It must be Eden, because apples and Adam and Eve make no sense here, right? The answer, where did we meet the Digimon for the first time in cyberspace? It was in Kowloon. Like, he's telling us where it was. Confused. Let's move on. Okay. New mission. This one is probably a main mission, right? It is. One of the red ones. So, oh wait, we have two? The Nakano Underground is probably the main mission because it's difficulty 3, but Ryota's Youth is difficulty 1, so we should probably be able to complete this easily. Let's go do it. Work. I want an easy job with lots of money, but there aren't many jobs like that. But we do get a farm expansion plugin. Yeah. Take it. Run back upstairs. Oh, you took my case, thanks! Still, that woman you work with, Kyoko? Is that her name? Yeah, she's kinda weird. When I went into the office to submit my request, she said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. Why? It hasn't been anything weird with Ryota. And she even said, it's like the detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? You try and send in a serious request, and this is what you get. But Kyoko is really pretty, and she seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I wanted some fresh coffee, but I said I didn't have the time. Good. Obviously, they had a translator, but not a proofreader. That might be the case. Yeah, there's been quite a few just random translations, it seems, throughout the game, for sure. You always thought it would be a fun job to be a freelance English language proofreader and language coach in Japan. It would be cool. It would be cool. However, right, there's like that little extra bit that goes along with translating that, like, the Ryuga Kotoku guys do really well, and it's specifically we're going to translate it. It's going to be comprehensible, right? We can read it and understand it, but also most references to things that maybe only a Japanese person would get have also been translated, as you will, to something that would be comparable in your culture, which is very great. It's like that extra bit. It's like the icing on top. First, make it make sense. Second, make it culturally make sense, I guess. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I'd like to try to find a part-time job so I can pick up a little extra spending money. That's the case. Right. I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an official request to a detective agency. So could you please try to find a nice, cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl would know a lot about it, right? Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. Don't mind if they're a little shady. This is find me a job. This isn't solve a mystery. I really need the money, I'm begging you. Let's discuss it once we get back to the office. And it's not just because you're here, Jester. They definitely deserve a lot of praise. He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden? That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. Sure, if we quietly ask some of those kind of people here in Nakano, we'll find something for him. Heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. So, she was saying that we should ask around here in the building, but shouldn't we go into Eden to ask around? I don't know. Let's do a quick run around and see if anyone's got an icon above their head. Yeah, Eden, correct. Of course. It's likely it's not just some random person we're gonna run into, right? Likely. Not guaranteed. Do a quick loop. Get applications for 3 cosplay maid cafes? The Dodgy Realtor. You can work in Eden, and it's a nice, easy part-time job. If you like, I can give you a private introduction for the job. In the business, it's called room laundering. One way or another, people die. You just have to live in one of these so-called rooms with a shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happened in the room. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen become possessed by regretful things. You aren't squeamish. It's quite an easy job. If you want, I can give you an introduction, but please don't talk to anyone else about this. 1. So, the thing with that, right, is I don't know that this is a big thing in the US, but in Japan, right, there is probably more superstition, and especially around like, oh, a person lived there and died, and then another person lived there and died. There must be something up, and then it's like hard to like rent that apartment out. That's what that sounds like to me. Keep looking around. I mean, what if the K Cafe is hiring? What if he's been hanging out in the area where his future job is going to be? Alright, let's see. Here we go. The Occult Magazine Editor. So you want to earn a quick buck in Eden now, do you? Alright then, I'll introduce you for the job. It's so easy, anyone could do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts in Eden. All you need to do is get a photo of a ghost, and I'll pay you big bucks for it. Not bad, eh? If you're interested, let me know. We've actually seen the ghost boy, if you will. Not that we've gotten a photo. Oh, I almost didn't come down this way. The Odd Laundromat Owner. What? You're looking for a part-time job at Eden? Not just that, but a nice, easy, well-paid job too? In that case, I've got good news. I have the perfect job for you. For this job, you just need to wash some stuff pickled in formaldehyde. Couldn't be easier. This doesn't sound like a job in Eden. Right. Photoshop the ghost? No, I mean, take the photo of the ghost? Absolutely. Oh, have you ever watched any gameplay of Phasmophobia? If you haven't, in Phasmophobia, you go into a house that's haunted, right? And you have to pick out, you have to guess what kind of ghost it is by getting clues and stuff. But one of the things you can do is you can take a picture of objects that have been interacted with. So like, hey, the ghost threw a plate, or it pushed a door. You can take a photo of it and get an interaction photo. But legitimately, if you were to do that, it would just be a photo of an object. There's no context. You need the video to be like, look, it moved on its own. Just a photo of a door is nothing. I don't know. I joke about that all the time. Funny, I've actually never played Phasmophobia, but there's a couple content creators that I watch that ended up getting into it, so I was watching them play it quite a bit. What kind of stuff might be in formaldehyde? What are you, stupid? Don't ask such questions. You want to feel freaked out and disgusted, work in underground rooms and hospitals at night, and be terrified all the time then. Be my guest. Alright, I've got the information. Let's go back to Ryota. Got the 3 sketchy jobs. Oh, you found one already? Where? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking photos of ghosts. That's all just urban legends, though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden. All the same, this ghost picture thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Yeah, but you have to actually take a photo. Why do I want to earn money from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why, it's none of your business. Might have something to do with Sakura. None of your business? What isn't? Sakura! What do you mean, Nothing, it's nothing. Ryota, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? The only strange thing lately has been you! You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point in talking to you. Come on, Sarah-Lynn, let's go. Take me to client. Take me to client. Ryota? Sarah-Lynn? There is something up with her, though, right? Like, we've noticed this whole time, and it seems to revolve around Jimikin. We'll find out, though, if there's actually something there. I knew you'd come! Huh? How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers! I want you to look into a ghost. The White Boy, who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. This time, I'd like you guys to take a photo of this White Boy. If you take a good picture, I will pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? You think it's strange that you can take a photo of a ghost in the digital space with a digital camera? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in a digital space is, in and of itself, strange. Accept it! It's reality! Stop pretending you haven't seen them! No, we actually have seen them. That's legit. Yeah, we clearly got roped in this. By the way, we can't let Ryota go into Kowloon by himself. Not happening. Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of people in this world have seen ghosts and blah, blah, blah? It all started with the incident at Roswell. It did? Wait, I thought Roswell was aliens, not ghosts. Are we conflating the two? Are they the same? The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Adult mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy. The alien ghost, clearly, yeah. No, the aliens don't want us to know about the ghosts because if we could tap into the ghost plane, then we would get interplanetary travel, and that would upset everything. I think. Anyway, there is no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumored specter on camera. Yeah, whoa, right? We use ghost spaces to travel. We don't need to breathe in ghost space, so it's perfect. And time operates differently, so we can get there in a reasonable amount of time. And at Roswell, we're picking it up. At Roswell, the government captured some aliens, and how did they get here? Well, they used ghost travel, right? And so now the government and the aliens are working together to make sure no one else discovers ghosts, because that would muddy the interstellar region of space with humans, and you don't want that. Very good use of our new emote bomber. Well, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. Does not lack imagination, however. The White Boy, the Spectre of Kowloon. Tell the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It sounds pretty terrifying. By the way, every time we've seen the Spectre of Kowloon, an eater has been there as well. Very dangerous. Well, I suppose you might as well come along. Okay, let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pictures. Roped in, we have been. Alright. Oh, I always forget that the escalator is a one-way up. There should be a down. It's a giga digispiracy? It's a giga digispiracy. I think we forgot a digi, right? Everything has to start with digi. All right, here we go. By the way, this is your first time seeing this. We are not going to ghost space. We are going to digital space. Very different. Actually, I have no idea where we're supposed to go in Kowloon. I would assume we're gonna meet him on level 1. That's where it feels like we meet most people, but to be honest with you, level 1 feels like probably not the right place. Although it was only a 1-star difficulty, so could be. Could be. Alright, man, Noms is really, really low on HP. He'll be totally fine on this level, and only 27 level. Okay, he's gonna get his HP back, no problem. The escalator caused you so much grief in the game. We have hit it multiple times the wrong direction. Multiple times, so I can relate with you there. What are the odds that level 1 is the correct level? It's gotta be slim, right? Gotta be slim. But we better do a full look through just to make sure we don't miss something. I mean, when we actually saw him the first time, it was in the zone right before here. Like we've already passed the area. So just going to where we've seen him before isn't going to be enough. But we did see the Eater up here, so we better go check this way. Look at us bullying the Tsunomon in level 1. He would just be an avatar in here? Who? The Ryota or the ghost? I mean, it's a good question. What if ghosts just could log into the network and then they had their own avatar? It's perfectly fine. The classmate, Ryota, okay. Yeah, he should be. That's right. Because it's an avatar, he might not look anything like he does in the outside world. We should have logged in together. There we go. Our HP back. I just trained her to become a strong Digimon? Got it. Help me out then. Yeah, sure. We're gonna reply to every single one of those, even though that's kind of useless. Feels useless. It makes as much sense as Roswell. Yeah, no, yep, for sure. Do you remember in real life when the storm on Roswell was gonna happen? And when I say storm, I mean swarm of people. And there's that video of that kid running across the desert, Naruto style. That's a fun video. Yeah, the Area 51 raid. Yeah, that one. They can't stop all of us, they said. I mean, no, but the ones who do get stopped would have been shot. So, like, let's probably not do that. Not a good idea, right? Probably not a good idea. I'm debating, do we check out level 2 or we just run to level 3? Let's just run to level 3. It's gonna be on level 2 now because we've skipped it. You know. Oh, perfect. In the end, it will actually be a good thing if this white boy appears. Yeah, if the white boy appears. If you see a white guy on your stream, you let me know. Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. Just hang around here? I don't know. Actually, let me go talk to this guy. Can we potentially get through the firewall yet? Excuse me! Excuse me! Road's closed! Move along! Move along! You think you saw one? Where? Where? Tell me where. Who's this? I don't remember this. Oh, maybe I do. The ex-Zaxxon hacker. You know, I used to be a Zaxxon. When I got my Digimon, I wanted to convert them so bad. Once I heard about the dark conversions, I got right out of there. All that justice and pride stuff, way too crazy for me. Yeah, actually, we definitely saw her before. Yep. So he said hang around here, but I legit don't think he meant stay there forever, right? Let's walk around. Most of these people are probably saying things we've already heard before, but I want to just double check them, right? Oh yeah, right, this ghost. The supposed white boy rumors, right? Yeah, I heard about him. Ghosts do appear in Eden, but this is a hyper-realistic virtual world, so they can appear even here. But I'm not sure where they appear. At the very least, I don't think they appear around here. Whenever they appear, I run away as fast as I can. Okay, very helpful. Also, very good translation. Good job. I thought the targets up here were... Oh yeah, they're tankier. There's still, I guess, some lower evolved form versions, I guess. Back. If these guys have anything to say. You want to know if I've ever seen a ghost around here? I haven't seen anything like that. I've never had any spiritual powers. One time, I saw my dead grandma standing by the side of my bed. What? Well, I wonder, is there any such thing as spiritual power in Eden? I don't have any spiritual powers, but let me tell you the time I saw my dead grandmother. I don't know, let's go left. Remember when every battle was a fight for our life? Yes. Yes, the beginning of this game in hard mode, very, very difficult. It has certainly relaxed a bit. Huh, you're looking for a ghost? Ah, it's about that white boy I've heard about recently, right? Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that's a real idiot. Okay, this is a digital world. The real world is a different story, but that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. You've got to think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there's no such thing. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. We will never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Saralyn? Hey, let's go back to doing the room laundering. Or to clean the pickle stuff, or... We're not giving up! Stage a picture. Honestly, the occult guy, even if he knew the photo was staged, he'd probably love it. Oh yeah, no, I'll pay for that. You mean you want to fake the picture? That's a good idea, actually. Stupid old man should be easy to trick. Wasn't the editor not an old man? That old man, maybe 20-year-old guy? Oh, man. Should be easy to trick. Right. If we do this, Saralyn, you should play the part of the ghost. The hat sells it, right? I think so. But you're the only one who can. No, do it more like this. Do it more ghost-like. More like a ghost. Could we just get a ghost Digimon? Because there is a ghost Digimon. Maybe we should just get a ghost Digimon. Remember, you've done things in life that you regret. There are people alive with whom you have unfinished business. That kind of thing. He's a very good director. We didn't stage it. Showed up. Everyone's old to a 15-year-old? Yes, I guess so. Hey, what are you doing? Ghost, Shaggy! Huh? Gone. What? Oh, there's nothing there. Huh? What? The white boy? Oh, hey, quick, take a picture! The camera, get the camera, quick! But he's gone already. Very convincing. Very convincing. Do you think they have Photoshop in this world? Because we could at least change the right. We could do a select around our character and change the opacity to like 20%. We're transparent. Although we would need to stage it. 2 photos, right? 1 photo. I move in, we take the second photo, it was on a tripod, the whole background stays the same, and then we don't even have to worry about cutting out, we can just make the second image transparent. Yeah. Or we can do a content-aware delete, which uses AI to fill in the blank. You pick. So let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture, an elementary school kid could have taken a better photo than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. What? No way! Saralyn and me, we put everything we had into this one. It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Error basically arises from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. Is she gonna pull out photos of like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster and show how we can fake things? or show how some things can look like other things and make you think it's something? Alright, that is the key technique in ghost photography. So, you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of pareidolia, which is the thing of like seeing faces and stuff, right? It's not actually a fear, it's just seeing faces where there isn't one. For example here, the perspective in this picture... Huh? What's wrong? It looks like this camera took a photo. Huh? Where? Look! Behind Saralyn, you can see a human figure, but it has no head! But... Whoa! This is a real ghost photo! Okay, let's go take this to the editor right away. Serlin, Kyoko, thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought that this one would be part of the 10% that are real. I thought she was gonna say for sure why it was actually not what he thought it was. I think I'm the one in that photo. Huh? You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder, is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Actually, my birthday's coming up soon. I see, so that's why he needed the money. He needed money to buy me a present? So he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short space of time? He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Haha, ah, young love. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. By chance, is there someone else you are in love with? Jimikin. Which, I don't know why. Well, yeah, no, I do know why. It's because she hasn't met him in person. You never meet your heroes. Done. Farm expansion plugin. Nice. Will that let us add more Digimon to the farm? We should probably go check. It was a present for an unrequited love. You know, our case load has gotten a lot more colorful since you got here. Let's go check the farm real quick. Because we can set them to do another task as well, and who knows, maybe we need to digivolve some mons. Shoot, I can't get there from here. Why don't they give a lab entrance on the normal spot? You know? You know? Gonna make me go out the door in this way. The old school rotary phone. Sure. We'll take that. Do I use it here, or do I have to use this? Okay, here we go. Farm expansion. Update! Rank 3. Complete. Why is there a ghostly professor? Scholar. Oh, I know, that's our thing, right? It's the developer know-how, right? And we now have space for the Mega SP generator. Wonderful. We have more slots though. It doesn't say how many slots. We're gonna have to check from another spot. Although we can throw them all their free Digimeat food, I guess. They're definitely not leveling anywhere near as fast as they were now that we don't leave it running overnight. Okay. Good. Oh, I need to command them to do something. Yeah, let's make something else. I'm still not gonna do the 10,000 yen option. That's most of our money. Good though. Real quick, Farm Island. How much? No, there's still only 10 slots there, so really don't have a lot. I guess I could convert a new Digimon if we really wanted to start training someone. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't know that we... Oh, how about this one? Yeah, the Sumamon. Because that's going to go down a line we haven't really seen before, I think. Actually, to be fair, we probably have enough, like, memory? Memory use 3. We probably have enough to just keep them on us, if we really wanted to. We're 40 out of 55. So... yeah, you know what? You know what? There we go. We'll take a new dude with us, and I could probably take 2 new dudes with us if I really wanted to. Maybe we should. We have the space. Let's do it. Let's convert another one. Also, let's take a look at the ones who aren't maxed out at the moment and see if is there anyone down there that we really want. Another Koromon. If we took a Koromon, we could get the camaraderie up and make it into a Agumon. Everyone else is way too low. Blockmon. That's right. Yeah, I think maybe we do that, honestly. However, maybe we start with, oh, I thought we had his lower form. Actually, I think we do. Hold on. Koromon probably comes from Botamon. Still not maxed out, though, is it? Hold on. Hold, please. I'm clicking the wrong one, so we want this. The field guide. Let's find ourselves Agumon. I can't click on. Wonderful. Can I look at the evolution tree? Ha! Botamon can go to Koromon, so we could start ourselves with a Botamon from 180%. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Why don't we do that? Yep, convert that one. We'll take him with us too. Maybe we even take a third with us. Because you know what would be really nice? To have 3 vaccines, 3 viruses, and 3 data types. If we had 3 of each type with us, we'd be able to overpower pretty much any foe at any time. If we evolve correctly. If we evolve correctly, right? It would also be really nice if we could come here, look at the evolution tree. Here. Alright, I'm also gonna grab the Sunomon, and then we'll go to Gabumon, I guess. Maxed out too. They're gonna level super fast, so we'll be back here soon, right? Alright, 2 party and 2 party. 48 out of 55, that's perfect. We're probably gonna have to bank someone once we start doing the evolutions, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, farm is going. Select that new mission. In fact, we'll save it and then select the new mission. On our definitely 342-hour game file. What's this one again? This is a level 3. This one would probably be quite difficult if we went and did it. Not a main mission, though. Let's do the main mission. The other one's not gonna go anywhere. At least I don't believe it will. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, there's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So, we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. Case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. And now it's our case. Got it? Good! The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. Huh, what, you don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They're moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It's a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious cost. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate. Government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So, the buck passed to the Karemi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want to access a place that is off bounds to most, this is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go find out what the real situation with the underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will just be an underground tunnel behind it? Right. Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? No? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Till we open up the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Yep. I mean, that's taking Schrodinger's cat a little far, because I'm pretty sure we have people who have been on the other side and know what's beyond it, and that hasn't changed. Although there could be something else there. The tunnel will still be there though too. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. What if it's a digital space behind the gate though too, right? It could be, which means if it is, we're gonna be in for another eater fight? Maybe? Let's stop at the shop real quick, because we may want to buy a couple more healing, like AoE healing sprays. We have a whole lot of those. We have 5 of these, might be good enough. We still have 10. You have no sprays. Okay, that's not helpful then. Thank you. We bought sprays from somewhere. I could have swore. I don't know if I remember where. All right. The underpass. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. Control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. I wouldn't have called this a gate. The door won't open. Something's wrong with the electronic lock. Yeah, I'd call it a door. In fact, it looks to me like it's actually an elevator. Didn't work? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? Hey, you know that special power that you and only you have? Maybe you didn't do it right. Right. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it! 30 minutes later. Oh, man. 1 hour later. Three days later. Very scientific. 100 years later. Oh, we look really good for 116 or whatever. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh look, it worked! Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it! Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. I don't think that's true. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server, doesn't matter what the target location is, if it has a digital space, you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. This explanation brought to you by the top mind on Connect Jump. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. But simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yes, disappointment is definitely key. Is it? Is it? I've rambled on long enough. Please, get this lock open as quickly as you can. Alright, what else we got here? What kind of music do you listen to? I'd like to hear it sometime. I'd love to sing together with you sometime. Yeah. We'll definitely go sing later. Man, it's Botamon! We were at 180%. One more encounter would have put us to 200%. We kind of missed out on that. Why are there super weak enemies here? I would have thought differently. Do you like how we got basically no XP, but got a couple level ups? I mean, because we had little babies with us. Still. I want to go Agumon, but one of the problems of taking Agumon with us is actually that we already have enough vaccine types. So we might need to swap someone else out if we really want Agumon with us. We could take him up a different route, but I kind of don't want to. So I don't know. We'll revisit that conversation when we get there. But I'm pretty sure the little dark guy is going to go into a virus type for us, so that's good. We'll have two of those then. Maybe we can go Skull Greymon, which would be virus type. Hey, that's a new thing. It says yellow. Also, you know what? We've had a lot of dialogue. How about I do a quick save here? Just in case something weird happens. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Oh, this is new for us. Okay. So there's color data, there's colorless base, copies the target color data, temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, security will be dropped, you'll be able to continue. Cool. So before we go copy it though, what's over here? It feels like there should be an indicator that says, hey, we need yellow to be down there, but... Because I'm thinking ahead, right? And if we think ahead, we could expect that maybe there'll be more complex puzzles of lots of different colors, and what will they do if you put different ones on different spots, but I didn't see anything here that indicated yellow needed to be down there, other than the fact that we knew yellow was the only one available. Boy, we really don't need a cross combo here, guys. This is overkill. Alright, so we've got yellow above us. Will we lose it as well? No, it looks like we still keep yellow. Okay. The door should be unlocked now. Let's go back and check. What door? Did I miss the actual locked door somewhere? Clearly I did. Where we came from. I think I've missed something. I think I've missed something that's probably like very clear and evident. Oh, or is it legitimately saying the door outside of cyberspace is now going to be open? Because that might be the case too. Digimon Max. Hold on, there's a lab entrance right there. Let me just quickly pop in here. I want to look at maximum level 9, 5 here. So I guess we'll go in, we'll Digivolve one dude, and then we'll have to go back soon. Soon. Pokemon! We're going Koromon. Okay, max level should be 9 on him too, right? Oh, 13. Probably because we started him lower. He should be the same tier, training 2, as the other two guys we have that have a max of 9. So that's cool. So we definitely know if we start them as like their base type, they will have higher max levels as we go. Also though, we need to get his camaraderie up if we really want to do Agumon, right? Let's actually pop back in here again. We need a camaraderie of 10%, so we're actually going to need him to take part in some of the battles. Okay. That's gonna be a little tricky, isn't it? Now I'm interested, because... Oh, Gabumon doesn't need camaraderie. Huh. But this one, which I think is Vmon, does. I'm not sure which one this one is, also needs camaraderie. Okay, and then, oh, we could Digivolve Gargomon already. I really want to go this route, though. Oh, which also changes his typing. Huh. Well, how about that? Anyway, sorry, I wanted to come back and look at this dude here. So he's currently 9, or 5, max 9. This one kind of looks like it should also be an Agumon, but it's clearly not. However, I think we want to take this dude probably to Karamon. Although, like, actually having a Devimon in our party would be kind of cool too, right? Be an option if we go down this route. We don't know what this one is either. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna go Caramon. We're gonna go this one because it's a virus dark type. I think that's a good choice for us. Level 8. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Koromon, not Agumon, into our party real quick. Because the guys here are weak, so if we get attacked, he's not gonna insta-die. Or he might insta-die, I don't know. We'll find out. We should actually kill them before he gets a turn. And we'll double check, but he should get at least 1% off of that, and we need 10%, right? Okay. In fact, maybe we should just hang around here for a moment and get some XP for these guys? I don't know. Just a thought. 1% camaraderie. We did it. We got some. Might do a tiny bit of grind. I like that it doesn't feel like we're getting less XP. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, 48 XP for, like, noms up there isn't doing much. But 48 XP for the little guys is still doing a good chunk. Wow, we're getting hit a lot. Which is good, it's what we want. You know, another thought, by the way. We're gonna aim to have 3 virus, 3 vaccine, and 3 data in our team. But it might not be a terrible idea if we had the null type as well. That way we don't have anyone who can, like, do super damage to us. They're essentially all ready to Digivolve, aren't they? Essentially. Camaraderie up to 4% on Koromon as well. We needed 10. And then, when we evolve him again, he might actually be usable in battle without him just dying. Maybe. I'm still a little confused why the guys are so easy in here. Really feels like this is further along in the story. It was a difficulty 3 mission. But these are like base enemies. Oh, hold on, can I? Wrong button. Increase encounters. Yeah, I can. Which you need to have a null type in order to use that ability, by the way. I think you also need to have one for high security. Hey, wait! Hold on a second. Does that change the monsters that we find in a zone as well? Because we did not see Tentomon at all, and now all of a sudden there's a Tentomon here? What if that changes things up? Like enough to be one of those things that you want to go back and check on. Huh. Right? Like, now I kind of want to go back to Kowloon level 3, throw this thing on and see if we see new Digimon. What did I change? I used the function call. Right here, right behind my head, that increases encounters. So we've got encounter chance up, and all of a sudden we see different Digimon. Is it just that they're rare, and a coincidence that we saw them? I don't think so. I think Function Call changes the Digimon you see as well. And technically, these are harder Digimon. That was only Function Call level 1. What happens if we use Function Call level 2? Which we don't have access to at the moment, but still. Good, you didn't kill him. Very important. Hold on. You know what? Use Vulcan Napalm. Good job, Koromon. Alright. These two guys, level 8, they're capped at level 9. So we'll go back in and Digivolve them once they hit 9. Which is going to be like 2 more encounters, I think. You know, you have an AoE. You need to have an AoE. Too bad. If Lekismod had an AoE, that would be a 1-turn hit right there, right? Did we ever put an SP chip on Noms? Because Noms could use it. I don't remember. No, he's only got 1 slot. He's got attack up on it. We could actually make his attack even higher. That wouldn't be terrible. We don't have an SP chip, so how about that? We can't really do it. We don't have one. Let's at least give him an attack up, because he's kind of an attacker guy. So after using Function Call, this is the first time that we've seen Photomon again. Just, it feels like that Function Call really had an effect. We can't prove it. We honestly didn't have enough encounters to be able to say one way or another for sure. But, feels like it. Anyway, 1 more encounter will do it. They were like at 5 XP to level. Had that been another Tentomon encounter, we would have leveled it right there. Like this one. Now they're 200% as well. Good job. Okay, max level. Max level. Agumon's really close to leveling up as well, but I think... Are we high enough to evolve into Agumon now? Actually, did we get the camaraderie? Maybe that's the important part. I may not have yet. We'll start with Koromon real quick. Level 9. He needs 1 more level. Although this one down at the bottom is also a camaraderie one. Kind of keep it as a null too instead of going down another vaccine type. But it is Agumon. I feel like we do need to get ourselves an Agumon. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go down this one. We have no idea what it is. Let's do it. Drachmon. Look at his little tail. Oh, and the eyes on the hands? I didn't even see them at first. Okay. The Eye of Nightmares, of course. Magic attack, 50 dark damage. 10% damage restored as HP, confuses target. Oh! Increases HP received from absorption effects by 25%. Interesting. This is a leech life kind of attacker. I kind of like that a lot. Destruction cannon. Yeah. Cool. Cool. What do you evolve to? So you can also go to Devimon. And a whole bunch of other ones that we don't know. Cleared Hacker's memory? Well then, you have to beat the DLC in order to get this Digimon. That second from bottom? What about that second from bottom, Astro? I have no idea what that even looks like to me. No idea. Just a smiley face. I feel like you're tempting me to go that way. It also requires the camaraderie, which I don't mind, especially since we're gonna have him in the team. Alright, Sunamon. I feel like I'm gonna go Gabumon, honestly. But let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Why does this also look like Gabumon? Doesn't it? Doesn't it also look like Gabumon? I'm a little confused by that. Interesting. We can't go this way because we're level capped at 9 and this requires 10. So you have to go up and back down. We could go Vmon. I think it's Vmon if we were at 10%, but I kind of don't like Vmon. I like Flame Dramon. I don't really like Vmon. And I have no idea what this one is. Maybe it's a different colored Gabu? Well, look, actually, it's a virus-type Gabu, if that's the case. Yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what it is. Worst case, we always go back. You know, we did see in that one mission a dark Gabumon. It is. Gabumon Black. Virus-type. I'm okay with that. 10%, just 10% chance of stunning target when attacking. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just like as a global party buff. You were very close, that's for sure. All right, we're now at 53 out of 55 memory though, so it's not great, I guess. But hold on. Man, so is this a dark version of Garurumon as well? Because I think it is. You can also go to Frigimon. And also go to whatever that is. When I look at this one, by the way, like the picture, the Rorschach plot up there, makes me think it's like an ostrich. Okay. We're done there. I want to go back to Koromon, however. We need one more level to go Agumon. I can look at the stats of... Can I look at the stats of ones I haven't actually done before? I can. But we can't probably on this one. Right, okay. Boy. I gotta tell you, I'm a little tempted to go this way, because we already have so many vaccine types. And this would just be one more vaccine type to our list. Hey James, how you doing? How you doing? But if we go this way, we're not getting Greymon. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. It also required camaraderie, so here we are. Shoutmon? He has a microphone spear thing. I kind of like it. Fiery Fastball. Increases attack and probability of combos occurring by 8%. Nice. I like this guy. He's cool. Okay. I'm not disappointed with that at all. So we keep a null type, right? We keep the free type. Now we also have 3 virus types. We have 3 vaccine types and 2 data types. Our party memory is full, however. So if we decide that we need to digivolve one of our core members, if you will, we're gonna have to make a tough decision on who do we kick out and why. But we'll come back to that. A micro club, perhaps? He looked like a spear to me. But the reason why is because the back side of it had 3 prongs on it, like you could do like a crazy stab attack. It's probably closer to a club. Oh, look at Shoutmon's Digivolves. Good call. We looked at like everyone else's, except his. Just 1. Level 60 or higher. Okay, so we're definitely not Digivolving Shoutmon anytime soon. We can take him up to 26 and then we can take him back, I guess, if we are just trying to farm level cap on him. Jeez, ABI of 80 as well. He needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work. Okay. Cool. Cool. Not the best. Not the best though. All right, time to leave. How little he is back there. Look how little he is. You couldn't remember if that was his only Evo or not. You mean if Shoutmon was the end, or if the one past Shoutmon was the end, or the only option? Yeah, it's only got one option. Should probably actually take him back out of the battle party too, but level ups. Nice. Oh, James. By the way, I know I didn't reply in the Discord to your question about those games. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. As often as we get together, if we got together and played some of those, we could. Sure. There's definitely a good chunk of games in there I've probably never played before too in that arcade bundle. All right, let's see. Next zone. The underpass. We're going into the tunnel. By the way, I'm fairly certain that was a elevator. Hey look, it is a digital space. Brawler 2 could make a good one-night stream session. Okay. It seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. Actually, it was very easy in there, so yes. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I see. Strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. We, though, as the player, did suggest that might have been a possibility. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if some kind of current... I see, this is definitely a ley line. A ley line? Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. I've never heard them called a dragon chain. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Susei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It's said that he built a waterway and path to lead the key from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Kaneiji and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast and Zojoji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest, all big religious institutions. In feng shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. By the way, I like how our character is just like, yeah, I see, cool. I'm definitely retaining all of this. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples in Kaneiji and Zojoji and Shinto, that's actually cut off over there. Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find they cross right inside Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines, and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we've finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. How convenient. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. Really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Yeah, she just said that with authority. That's what's causing this thing that I haven't even seen because I'm not there. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about the subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? But if it popped up and it was like, yes, or no, please go on, I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Specifically, let's make sure that there isn't an eater in here, probably, you know? Didn't Andromon say this before? Hold on. He did. Oh man, Andromon feels trapped. He's in a cage of our Digifarm. I don't disagree. Ooh, can't go that way. We're gonna find Digimon in here, right? I would assume yes. You know, we should also save, by the way. I hate that the start button is not the start button, if you will. We should have gone the other way. Oh, no, this is dead end. Good. We went the right way. Alright, so, perfect. I'm a little surprised that there are no encounters here so far. I know that we said we didn't see any Digimon around, but that doesn't mean that there's not any, right? The start button caused you to quit without saving several times. I mean, every time that I accidentally push that, I'm also then afraid that I'm gonna accidentally hit the wrong button, because in my mind, Nintendo controllers are backwards. As in, the A button is where the cancel button should be. I've used Nintendo controllers forever, so like, instinctively I hit the right ones, but I prefer the other layout. Although, what's funny is with a PlayStation controller, the X button is ROK and the circle button is cancel, but in Japan, the circle button is okay and the X button is cancel, which, when you think about it, maybe makes more sense, but that means that their layout would have been very similar to the Nintendo's okay and cancel. So, Why did they change that from Japan to America? Or just outside of Japan? I feel like the PlayStation OK button being X is everywhere outside of Japan. Seems kind of weird that they would have done that. Tunnel keeps going, you say? Well, if it stays on course like that, you're gonna end up in Roppongi, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along with the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snow melt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. But simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? I think we're not supposed to be here. That's what I think. Stop right there! Don't go any further! You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further, and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued, though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. I wonder if it did just smells in there. It probably is something. It's not a sewer. It's not a sewer. But it didn't look used. If anything, it's gotta smell like musty, right? If anything. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was a Kamishiro research lab of all things. Oh, we found a way into Kamishiro? We're definitely going to be using that. Also, can I tell you what I thought of when we got there? I was like, oh, hey, we found one of the underground research labs from Full Metal Alchemist, where they were doing human testing. That's what I thought of. Oh, don't be dense. I told you that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. Hey, it's another, like, judgment thing, right? We went after the hospital that was also tied to the government. Coincidence? I think not. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. You're sure it digireeks? Yeah, well, that's a special kind of reeking. The digital variety, of course. It's got its own unique smell, but if you smelled it, you'd know it. Just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us to be able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab under the Metropolitan Office, too, right? How about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? With this hat, we'll do anything. Ooh, hey, they actually made an HP spray item. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll go in there and take that. We got 2! Total sale price, 800. Which means, we came out worse than we started, right? Because we could have just bought them, I guess, technically. You know what? Let's change the leader to a searcher. And then let's do, an investigate. See if they can find, like, a higher ranking mission. Maybe. Is this a place we've been to before? Yeah, new place. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. Is that a common thing to just be like, oh, random person's here. They must want a tour of our lobby. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this Metropolitan office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Sure. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan office? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip on in. Work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Does it? Guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. We'll do a quick save. Save. There's so much dialogue that I don't have to skip through dialogue if we somehow fail somewhere. Oh, I wanted to talk to that guy, but we just went in. It's not complete yet, but in the meantime, all are invited to take advantage of the forums. Yay! Yay! It's so big! What's all the space for? I don't know. Well, there's our way in. Are they ever gonna finish that office? Must be those tact parasites again. Got some strong views here. The new City Hall in Roppongi. Wouldn't have expected that in my wildest dreams. Seems like anything can happen with Kamishiro backing it. Not that I should expect any less from a company like that. Oh, we can't go back there. There should be like a pamphlet you can pick up here. Do not enter beyond here. We're breaking the rules. Okay, nothing else. So when you jump into someone's phone, how long are you actually in there? Like, do you turn into electricity and all that running around and battling you do only takes like half a second? That's a great question. Like, is it so fast that they didn't even realize we were gone? Right? We jump in, we do the whole thing, and we come out, and it was so fast, blink of an eye, they couldn't even see it happen, because it's like milliseconds. That'd be kind of cool. But I have to say no. And I feel like we have proof as to the no, because when we're like in the digital area, we'll get called, right? And when we get called, it's like normal time and everything. So yeah, I think it is real time, like Bomber says. There's a small digital shift happening here. Yeah, it all depends on how digitizing affects our perception of time. Aha! Time is relative and all of that, right? So, for example, on a higher gravity body, you would experience time in a different way than on a lower gravity body. And in a very, very small difference, the clocks on the International Space Station actually show the difference in time being in high orbit versus being on the planet. Right? There is actual special code designed for handling that offset of time. Because it's very important that when you are doing automatic calculations for, like, doing maneuvers and things, it's not using the time at the location where you are, it's using the time at the location in space where the object is. Very neat stuff. And true, right? So it's not just gravity, it's also when we're in recess, we experience it faster too. Because class has so much additional gravity. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal. That's a digital shifting. That's digital shifting a little. Huh. If this shift is weak, while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try Connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Zoop. In we are. Okay, so we see that there is a zone on the bottom. There's a way up and around. Okay, so we're gonna go up and get that chest, right? Clearly, that's action one. By the way, we still have our new dude out. We have no idea how strong these guys are gonna be. Probably not super strong. Not too bad. Yeah, definitely not too bad. Tough green dragon, angelic cat person, and then kobold ska punk. I like it. I like it. Okay, he definitely used it like a club, not a spear. But I will say, when you get a good look again at that club, it has 3 very spiky bits on it, on the bottom. Very spiky bits. I see, Lekismon is definitely not a cat, but I don't really know what I would call Lekismon. Wow. We got those guys up to level 7 from 3 off of that one fight. I'm gonna talk like Overman. You're a sleuth, right? They say you're a good investigator. What's your secret? I'm still a detective in training. Maybe I can help you investigate. Investigate what? Alright. Fox! Bug recovery. What is bug recovery? What is bug recovery? Hey. Astro, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because I know you're going to say something about it. Bug is a status? Shoot, what is the bug status? I feel like we haven't seen it yet. Bug status. Okay, we'll keep our eye out for it. Bio! I said I didn't want to hear it. I said that. It doesn't really matter which one Nam attacks. Let's just go for Agumon. Yeah, definitely type disadvantage there. Let's try an ability. Do the neutral damage on Agumon. Ooh, cross combo. Good job. Good job, Shoutmon. And then I'm gonna use Power Energy too on this one. One hit. One hit, come on. Nice. You know, did we leave ourselves a reminder last time we played this? No. Good. Good. Yeah, just make sure we don't forget anything. And such. Okay, so there's a drop-off down. Do you see what I see in the top right corner of the screen? Because there's an eater right there. We're 100% swapping Shoutmon out. I can't remember. I don't feel like these things have a type. So we'll go into it with this team and see what happens. Yeah, Eeta. That's what it is. Here we go. What if we just talk to it, like, hey, what's up? And it's just like, yo. Data is converging. Attack up. Int down. Yeah, it is a null type. Okay. Doesn't really matter what we hit it with, I guess. No damage. Wonderful. However, will Green Flare Breath do 1,000,000 damage? I hope so. Yeah, look at that. It's so funny that we stumbled upon this Digimon that has like a defense piercing move that just does so much damage. Because if we didn't, if all of our attacks were doing like 12 damage or however much Lekismon did, this would be a very, very tough fight. But that pierce damage, yeah, it's doing its work. Yeah, 13 damage from that. Blah. Garbage. We are on hard still, yeah. I really wish that we had an ability that recovered SP. Because I want to use it on Noms right now. But I'm pretty sure we can't put it to sleep, but I'm going to hit it with this again anyways, because we don't really have anything else to do. Lock, yeah. Erode Terminal. You went for the worst Mon to hit. Let me tell you. I mean, the worst for us. Best for it. It made the best choice it could. Yeah, we're going to use an SP recovery item. For sure. Right here is where we're going to do it. In fact, we're actually going to start off with a healing capsule. Because we don't want him to die. And now we'll use a heal. SP healing item. And this one will kill it. For sure. Oh! We should go back after we're done with this mission. We should go back and check the mirror dungeons, right? Because there were places we didn't get to fully explore in other dungeons. I have a suspicion that we're gonna get booted out of here right now as well, because the fight's over. Awesome Quake 1! Awesome Quake is definitely better than Earthquake, right? Anti-panic. Shock. Cool. Cool! We gotta actually be getting close to their max levels on our new guy, right? New guys? Maybe they're like 20. We'll have to double check. So you found an Ita inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here. If you could use one word to describe that quake, what word would you use? Cup. Upquake. Yes, that's it. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. See, there was still a path right there. And we could have gone that way first, but it may have also just been a roundabout drop. I don't know. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. Yeah, it sounds like cupcake. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So, that underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You want a fissure-themed cupcake now? Yeah. Hey, you know what? That would be cool. You make a cupcake. You make a cupcake that has a filling in it. But the filling is red, and it's gonna indicate, like, magma, right? And then, you cut the cupcake in a diagonal, which would not be easy to do, but you cut it in diagonal, you pull it apart slightly, and then you sprinkle, or crushed Oreo on top, or crushed graham cracker to make it look like disturbed earth. Good job, Bomber. Now I want one too. Remember what I said about the ley lines when you were in the tunnel, don't you? There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. Making you... Yeah. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Probably because Suedo wanted to utilize the digital wave to create, labyrinths. Probably. Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small qualities as to attract individual eaters and produce a micro-labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. I feel like this whole chapter has been last time with Kyoko on things she should have no clue on. That's my feeling. It's very wordy, too. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice it to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Cerulean. We're onto something here. I know it. Okay. We're going to turn it in. But give me a moment. Give me a moment. Because not only will we turn it in, but we have a secondary objective in tonight's stream, as you may recall. And that secondary objective is to look at Steam. Hold up. Hold. That. Like that. And then do this. Although, we'll kill the sound when we watch a video, right? But we need to look at some demos in the next fest because Wednesday or Friday. I'm leaning towards Friday, but we'll see how it pans out. Will be demo day. Or if there are so many demos we want to play, maybe we'll make it Wednesday and Friday. But I do have to ask, before we even get started, are there any demos that anyone is aware of that we should be checking out? Oh, and also, let me open up Notepad, because I will keep a list of the games on there. So let's see. This is just the homepage for Next Fest, right here, right now. Let's see what we got going. Astro, you're gonna have one or two? Nice, nice. What's on the top here? Interactive fiction. Okay, it's gonna be like a visual novel. Skipping that one. I don't know why these ones are on top either. My Liege. Medieval Diplomacy. I mean, I kind of like it, but you'll see, I have some things on my wish list already. Asuka, I actually already played the demo of. It was before Next Fest. And I enjoyed what I played of it, but you don't get to see a whole lot of the game in the demo either. But so we're not going to plan to do Asuka on this one. Alright, Wardens of Chaos is one. Alright, I'm killing the music. Because the very first game I want to look at for the Next Fest is Dungeon Claw. It's a roguelike claw machine deck builder. Build your unique deck and then fight enemies by grabbing weapons and items from a claw machine. Oh, and please let me know. You can hear this, right? Yeah, you should be able to hear this. So you're playing this claw machine game in order to damage the enemies. It's a clever concept. And it lets you pick your path, kind of like other games in the genre, right? A roguelike claw machine dungeon crawler. You never knew you wanted anything more. Yeah, right? It's a weird, like, concept of how did someone come up with that? I don't know. But now that I see it, it's like, yeah, I definitely want to try that. I want to try it. And by the way, I fully believe that this game comes out, I bet you it does well, because it's an interesting concept, and then I bet we see a year, 2 years later, a whole bunch of copycats that introduce new mechanics come out, right? Which might be cool as well. So, I'm adding to the list Dungeon Claw. It's Clawler. All right, so Wardens of Chaos is one we need to check out. So I'm just going to Google it now. Not Google. Search. Wardens of Chaos. Okay, hold on. It's a real-time, party-based RPG inspired by classics. Travel to diverse locations, visit interesting cities, master skills, and fight hordes of monsters. Uncover conspiracies as you strive to save the world from impending doom in this thrilling adventure. Okay, so it's a first-person game, but there are multiple party members, but it's real-time. So you're using the abilities somehow from each. I'm watching the bottom and I'm trying to understand how it's switching between them. I don't know yet. It's an interesting concept so far, though. This is a Might and Magic 6, 7, and 8 spiritual successor. Got it. I got it. Well, I'm in. We'll definitely give that one a try. So here's the thing, right? You know what? I'm leaning a little bit more towards Wednesday is the day we'll do it. That way, if we come out with like, you know what? Let's say we play Wardens of Chaos the very first game, and we're like, man, we're 2 hours in, and we want to keep going with the demo. We don't have to feel pressured to stop it. That being said, we probably do want to try to create some kind of like, just artificial, hey, we've been in this one demo for 45 minutes. Maybe it's time to look at the next one, even if we're having a good time. I don't know. We'll come back to that, though. All right. Back to here. I had this one in my wish list as well. Pinball Spire. A game like no other, with a unique blend of genre. Explore mysterious and exciting dungeon-like pinball levels. Use your mana-powered abilities to complete challenges. Bump, spin, shoot, and flip your way to the top. It's just another one of those like, oh, let's take something and let's flip it on its head a little bit. Like the Claw game, this is like, oh yeah, no. Pinball, but more. Sort of reminds you of Rollers of the Realm, which I will say I haven't seen before. Pinball Spire is on the list. Okay. I have this one on my list, and I have no idea why. I look at this, and I go, I don't even remember seeing this before. I will say, I don't know if I'm interested in it for this demo period. We'll come back and maybe look at it, but there's a lot of other things on the list here. Eden Crafters. Okay, some kind of survival building game on a different planet. End Zone 2. Colony Sim City Builder. Post-apocalyptic survival as well. Metal Slug Tactics? That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm interested in a tactics game at the moment. I saw this one too, and if we do this, okay, this is a survival crafting game, but it's got multiplayer in it. If we do this, maybe we would do just open. Everyone can join for the hour that we play it or whatever, and see how it works in multiplayer. If it's easy to set up multiplayer, which I would have to look into. Yeah, Metal Slug in general, pretty good. Bomber would join in. Did you give this a try already, Bomber, or not yet? You played, you did. And your first impressions of it were? Didn't get very far. Understandable, I wouldn't have expected. In an hour or whatever you got to play earlier. looks neat, right? It's clearly an exploration survival crafting game, but it has its own unique twist as there's all these floating islands. Are they procedural? Is it handcrafted? I don't know. It looks like we might be able to get airships of some kind, maybe turn an island into an airship. I don't know. I also realized I had my sound, my music, and the game going at the same time. I'm sorry. I do want to put that on the wish list, though. I'm going to put this aloft as a potential. I do want to look into like how the multiplayer will work before I commit to saying this one, though. That game has promise, though. I like it. It's a new map for each game. That's good to know as well. And you can pet the birds. Okay, hold on. The next game from Astro is Magic World 2, Curse of the Ancients. Oh wait, is there no video? There's no video. That back on then. Party role-playing game. You control a squad of characters moving through an open game world. Collect items, complete quests, communicate with NPCs, try to survive, destroy enemies with various magic and weapons. Okay. Oh, it's a similar style. I got it. It's another one of the Might and Magic 6, 7, 8 spiritual successor type games. I'll make it bigger. I think we could give this a go as well. Here's the thing. We would play them both, right? And then be able to compare them. Go, oh yeah, no. Wardens of Chaos had this really cool feature that this one's missing. Or, hey, no, you know what? Wardens of Chaos might look cooler because of X, Y, and Z, but this one, really cool for other reasons. Right? Who knows? I do like how when your party members die, you see skeletons down there. he's having a wonderful time. Look at that dude. I will say, I thought the art style of Wardens of Chaos, it interested me more than this one does. But that doesn't mean that this will be bad by any means. Okay. We'll throw that on there too. The Magic World 2. Curse of the Ancients. Added to list. And I will put the same Might Magic 6, 7, 8 kind of successor thing on my own note. So I remember what it is when I look at this later. Wardens of Chaos is a project you've been following for a long time, and Magic World is one that was kept quiet. You stumbled across the devs of both quite a few times. Okay, cool. Eden Crafters looks kind of like a Satisfactory game. All right. Well, we did see Eden Crafters right here. Let's go ahead and pop this one open.
Whichever planet you select, paradise won't come easy.
That's a gigantic wall of water. That's called insta-death.
Radioactive areas. But amidst the harshness, secrets lie buried, precious, abundant resources.
I will say, one of my problems with games like this... Oh, that's cool, though, flying a spaceship. One of my comments with this is, oh, but if I wanted to play that, why don't I just play Satisfactory?
And behold,
that's... It's an unfortunate reality. If you're going to make a game that's a lot like another one, it has to have something that you're like, oh yeah, no, I want to try that. I don't know that this did for me. Probably not a stream game, but it looks neat. I could see that too. I will again say though, I feel like this is a game that I would only try if I had like exhausted what Satisfactory has to offer, and I honestly haven't even scratched the surface because I haven't played it again since our YouTube series, so it's been a little bit. There's another one in here that's satisfactory-like as well, but you're making chocolate, or candy or something. I don't know. You put up a link to the Rollers of the Realm trailer. 9-year-old game, probably not one of tonight's priorities. Yeah, well, yeah, we're looking for the demos. Definitely not one of tonight's priorities, but I will look into it because I gotta say I really do enjoy pinball, and so I could be interested in checking that one out too. This Metal Slug Tactics. Here's the thing. I think it looks cool. Let's watch a little bit of the trailer. I think it looks cool, but I will say it's a tactics game. I know what to expect already, so I don't think I'd care to try a demo.
This is a roguelike.
It's one of those things of like, oh, if I want to play it, we'll get it and play it at some point.
Every fire team you bring to the battlefield must be composed of 3 operatives. The abilities you sets and weapons.
Yep.
Experience.
So
money,
yes, it's not that I don't think it looks cool. It's just I don't know that I want to look at it for demo day. But let's look here. I just heard, you didn't hear, but I just heard on Digimon I got a new message. We're just standing there in the office. This is a Metroidvania that hopefully is translated for the demo. I'm not going to look at all the Metroidvanias. We actually have a lot of other Metroidvania likes on our list, so I'm not super interested in grabbing a whole lot of new ones, if you will. But I am interested in seeing new ones, for sure, especially if they look really good. At the moment, I'm not sure on this one. Rogue Heroes Ruins of Tassos. You know, I've heard of that one. Hold on. Let's get to some combat in this one. What's the combat look like? Ouch! Yeah, that's a skip for me for now. Okay. We do the search. Rogue Heroes, Ruins of Tassos. This one is on my wish list. Isn't it out already? Right? Yeah, it's already out. But I'm gonna say it doesn't count for the current Next Fest. I know. I'm making up random rules as we go. Let's see. Are there any other Metroid-looking games that look interesting to check out right now? No. Okay. Dungeon crawler games. Hey, look. Magic World 2. What else do we got? The Shimmering Horizon and Cursed Blacksmith. No, probably not. Dungeon awaits. The dungeon awaits. Tower of Mask. Hey, this one's looking kind of cool. Survival horror in the spirit of dungeon crawler. With puzzles, maybe? It has, like, real-time combat in it. That dude's wearing a mask. That was creepy. Ooh, don't touch the poison. So wait, it's like grid-based walking, but then when you're in combat, it's free-form movement? This looks like Grimrock. I don't think I haven't played Grimrock. I think that is worth adding to the list. And by the way, we're probably not going to get to the full list, right? So just a call out there, but Tower of Mask. I guess I want to put the description on here. Dungeon exploration horror. So is Grimrock one I should check out, Astro? Is it? What else is in Dungeon Crawler? Nope, no, not interested right now. The game is called Happy Birthday. That already throws me off. There's gonna be so many games in here. By the way, we're about to get to the section where we're gonna go for the trending, and then we'll see what like a lot of other people are looking forward to. Orb of the Watcher. Yep, another old school dungeon crawler with a party-based system. Card game. Torments. RP7. This is online co-op. Starground. Oh. Automation, but also, like, some fighting? Interesting. Grimrock. More of an Might and Magic 1 to 5 successor. Been out for a while, but pretty well received. Hold on. We'll get back down there in a second. I want to look up Grimrock real quick. Oh, Legend of Grimrock, 1 and 2. There's a bundle. Party-based, yep, okay. Have you checked it out then, Astro, yourself? Let me look at Grimrock 2 as well. Video. Yeah, you saw the MM and thought Mega Man. Well, it also means Mega Man. You played a good bit of 1 and then got stuck. Okay. Skipping forward in the video. I'm gonna just note these down for myself. These might be games we check out on stream at some point. Okay, because I'm all about this. This is cool. This is really cool looking. I swear we're not going to turn into a first-person grid-based dungeon crawling only stream, but there's a lot of them I want to play. There's a few of them that I might want to play. Hold on. Bomber, are you telling me 2 different games to check out? Pite. Okay, you are. Good. I had no idea what Pite was. It has very low sound. Definitely a puzzle game. I don't fully understand what they're doing just yet. Oh, they're trying to light up the lamp. I see. This is like... Honestly, this is kind of like using pistons and rails and stuff in Minecraft. Kinda. It honestly, it doesn't grab me enough, I don't think. I don't think it grabs me enough. Galia? Galaia. Galia, probably. Hold on. Centuries after the flood. Adventure beautiful deadly ruins of Galia. It is a action roguelike, puzzle, colorful, stylized. Okay, let's see. What do you got for us, Galia? I didn't expect that. Very different shift in what I was expecting. Secret relic. Oh, wait, is it also roguelikey? Because that was like pick your reward. Wow, a bit of a bullet hell too, huh? You know what? That one, we will add that one to the list. Thank you for the recommendation. I liked that one. Battle Aces? This is an RTS game. I like the music. Was that Unclapped Games? I just got another message on Digimon. Uncapped. Oh, okay. Makes a whole lot more sense than unclapped. I was like, what does that even mean? Will the game have music like this in it? Because if you're like jamming out the whole game, that would be worth it on its own. If they have a soundtrack, I might want to buy it. If it's like this. Okay, hold on. Let's see gameplay. Like, this is cool. This is cool, but let's see what the game looks like, you know? Very cool cinematic trailer. Let's look at the gameplay trailer. I didn't realize there were two. Uh-huh, okay. I can only imagine this is gonna have PvP stuff on it too, right? Might not for the demo. It feels like a good PvP-ish game. It looks a lot like StarCraft in a bit, doesn't it? It's funny. It's actually really funny. I used to be a really big RTS player, and I just don't play them hardly ever anymore. But I put a lot of time into like Age of Empires 1 and 2, and Homeworld. I did a lot of Homeworld too back in the day, and some others, but those were probably my big ones for RTSs. But yeah, I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of them anymore. This looks interesting, but I'm not feeling it myself. StarCraft meets League meets Deck Builder. I could see that too. It did graphically look a lot like League. So I like cats. Let's see. Astrolink looks neat. No video though. It's Portal-like. Oh, we should look at that then. Astrolink. How do you get to like Steam Next Fest and not have a video for your game? Like a demo's good, but like you should always have a video. At minimum, show me 20 seconds of what gameplay looks like. You know what I mean? What happened? I see the aspect ratio changed and I missed the button. Okay. Leave it here to escape. Is it also horror? Oh, wait, they actually have portals. When you said Portal-like, there's lots of Portal-likes that don't have portals. We like puzzle games. We like Portal on this channel, of course. Yeah, I'll throw it on there. Astro Link Portal-like. We'll throw it on the list. I will have to order the list as well, but yeah, you're right. We got to look at anything Astro related because you never know. And by the way, you get a cut from that, right? Right. You're they're paying you royalties. This one looks interesting. Yeah. We won't look at that one again. Okay. In the trending upcoming, Once Human is like big. I have not played this. I've heard a lot of people like this. I don't know. I'm just not into it. So not looking at that. Level 0 Extraction, an extraction shooter with monsters. Could be neat. Rival players and AI enemies, so it's going to be kind of Tarkov-y as well. Eh. Tactical Breach Wizards, I am slightly interested in, but I feel like I want to spend, if I was going to play this, I would want to spend a lot of time on it. Not a tiny bit like like a demo. But this feels like XCOM-y, if you will. It's kind of like XCOM, but with magic and stuff. Wizard of Legend 2? Yeah. Inotria, The Last Song. It's a Souls-like. Oh wait, it's a Souls-like? Hold on, let's look at this one. Gameplay showcase.
The Last Song is a Souls-like set in a beautiful sunlit world inspired by Italian folklore where the brightest sun casts the darkest shadow.
Part of
It will take you on
Italian
an
folklore?
awe-inspiring theatrical adventure through multiple regions from the picturesque city of Quinta, through the sun-soaked shores of Falesia Magna, and the mysterious passageways of the Venetian-inspired Litumnia, and more. Inotria comes from the name of an ancient region of southern Italy, which included the southeastern fringes of Campania, Basilicata,
This is a
and
15-minute video.
inhabited
Hold
by the
on.
Inotrians. According to common belief,
This is just gameplay trailer. And I'm gonna skip ahead. I just want to see, get to, what does the combat look like? It's a Souls-like. It's all about the combat. It hasn't won me over. It didn't do it. See, when you get into, I'm gonna say indie Souls-like, you do get into kind of a negative space of, did they do a good job on hitboxes? Did they do a good job on invincibility frames and whatnot? And does it feel like I got cheated when I died or not? And those can be very big, and quite often though they miss the mark. And so it's usually, in my mind, a pretty big investment to try out an indie Souls-like. Some of them have been very good. Not all of them. Frostland? The Backrooms Project? Scary one. Alright, sorry. Hate that it doesn't, like, put you back exactly where you were. I am your beast. Oh, thank you. Okay, I feel like we might be done on trending upcoming. Let's look at most wished-listed, right? So Tiny Glade is small, relaxing game about doodling castles. No, thank you. Test Drive. Car game. No, thank you. Altars. Altars! If you haven't seen... I've seen trailers for this already. This game is weird. I think I like it. I'm gonna put it on my list.
I'm afraid.
The Altars. So you are a guy
So,
who has
where's
become
the cat?
stranded on another planet,
I told you, everyone died.
and it's a survival crafting game,
this is
but it's also a
insane.
base
What a
management game. And so
Not
you,
a trick.
that's your
It's
base,
reality.
the big wheel.
Your new reality.
Are we brothers or something?
You create
We
clones
have the
of
same
yourself
DNA, but
from
we live
different
separate lives.
strands of your DNA to create, like, oh, if this had happened differently in my life, I would have become a doctor. Bam, let's make myself a doctor.
Well, you look like me, but also
It's wonderfully sci-fi.
what the
in the best
fuck
ways.
did you drug me with, man? No, you're not hallucinating.
And then you have to, like, bond with your clones. So I think we're gonna give that game a check. So that's on the list. Let's see. What else is up here? What else is up here? We've got... We're almost done looking at these. I will absolutely take more game suggestions after stream. 100% put them in the Discord. We'll look at them. We'll potentially add things or whatever. Okay, so I don't see it on here, and I'm a little surprised, but Dungeons of Hinterberg is the game we're going to check out on this demo. I better throw it on there right now. In Dungeons of Hinterberg, it's an open world exploration game that's supposed to be kind of Zelda-like. But also, like, sort of takes place in the real world, kind of. I don't know. It seems cool. And I kind of dig its comic book-looking art style. But exploration, combat, puzzles, loot, it checks a lot of boxes. It checks a lot of boxes. Cel-shaded art style, right. And then, there is a person that I have followed for a little while on Mastodon, who is making this game that is called Kitsune Tales. Kitsune Tales. I think we're gonna check this one out too. It's a Mario-like.
Hi, I'm Yuzu, and I'm a Kitsune. Since I became a messenger of the goddess Inari, I've had some wild adventures.
This one looks cute. Should be.
Well, I gotta go now, but I'll be back in 2 shakes of a tail.
So we'll go ahead and throw that one on the list as well. I want to show you though real quick. So the developer is Kitsune Games. They've also made Mid-Boss, which is a game you may have heard of before. Mid-Boss has been on my list for quite a long time. I just have never played it. So I don't know. I found them. They occasionally talk about game development stuff, and so I've sort of watched this game for a little while. So yeah, let's give it a check.
I've had some wild adventures.
But it's definitely a Mario-like at its core, like Mario 3.
She's my best friend, and we've known each other since we were little. But lately, she's been acting a little strange.
Hey, Yuzu!
Is it
I've
also
been
fully
thinking
voice
about
acted?
You and me, and let's go for a run instead.
Akko's
Should be my partner at tonight's harvest.
She also introduced me to the village elder,
All about that.
who thinks he's really funny.
To the dance. Just
The haunted
Okay.
man.
So cool stuff. We'll check that one out as well. So on the list, just as a recap, we have Dungeon Crawler, Wardens of Chaos, Pinball Spire, Aloft, Magic World 2, Tower of Mask, Galea, Astrolink, The Altars, Dungeons of Hinterberg, and Kitsune Tales. That's 11 games. We're probably not going to get through 11 games in at least one stream. Maybe we do 2 streams. So maybe we'll plan Wednesday to start off with demos, and then at the end, we'll play the ones we really want to try out the first, right? And then at the end, we'll make the call Friday, more demos, or Friday back to Digimon, or the other one, Wizardry. So that's where I'm feeling. That's where I'm feeling. So let's kind of jump back over to Digimon for a little bit, because the stream is not over. Let me do this. Look, it's grayed out. Okay, now we're good. Wrong buttons. There we go. Okay, we need to turn that mission in. Farm development kit and sleuth rank up. He came almost Cyber Sleuth. What a terrible title. Of the games we looked at, does anyone have a favorite of like, man, that one looks the coolest? It might decide which games we play first. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Okay, hold on. What else is on the board? New cases added. Oh, these are from our farm. Demi-Devimon's property. And Cubimon's property. Why are these all 1-star? I feel like we should start finding higher starred stuff. Oh well. We have this mission. However, there's a lot of action over at Shibuya Records. You've been there, right? We should go there. That's where we should head to. We should also take a quick peek at our Digimon's levels. Should we Digivolve anyone first? 12 max level 22. Eh, we're good. We'll let them keep going. We'll let them cook or bake something. Definitely. No, don't eat the Digimon. Oh, you know, I guess we got some messages on our phone while we were looking at other stuff. Let's take a peek. Anything important? Probably not, right? Sure. Okay, good. By the way, if anyone sees a person wearing a hat like this, let me know, because we need to talk to him as soon as we see them. Very, very important. Wait. Oh, I thought that might have been our friend. It was not. Can we demand a refund on the hat? You don't like the hat? You don't like the hat? We'll probably switch next time we're back at the main base, because we have been wearing the hat for a while. What? Who? Sorry, I can't believe I conked out like that in front of a customer. We keep bumping our head on doors. It's a feature, not a problem. It's a feature. We can feel out doorways without using our eyes, like antenna. It's true. Bomber did pay for the hat. All the crazy things around here in the last couple days have really tuckered me out. A cyber sleuth? You do random acts of kindness and sleuthing? That's awesome. I really shouldn't be talking to customers like this, my bad. Let's start from the top. I'll be on the ball this time. Okay? Okay? Guess not. Is there something else we're supposed to do here? We've definitely talked to these people before. We gotta let's make sure they don't say anything new and interesting. Okay. Leave? We leave. Your wife says she'll make you a hat like that? Oh, man. You know we're gonna need a picture then. I feel like I've missed something. Let's go back in there real quick. Can I jump into the TV? Oh. Can I search for something on a CD rack? No, I talked to the people behind me. Little confused, game. Why did you send us here? Aha. Okay. Well then. Good job, us. Let's leave. I don't know what I'm expecting to happen. We start leaving, and then we hear an explosion behind us, and we gotta go back, and the place is gone. That didn't happen. Okay. Are we done there? What? Hold on. We're gonna do a tiny look for Victory Uchida. Just in some random places we haven't been to in a while, right? Like, he likes to hide around the area. We have no reason to come back here, so we should probably look. We'll go around and look everywhere. Oh, geez, I wanted to look at the mirror dungeons, right? Definitely take a peek at that stuff. Can I go in these rooms? No. Is there a person in that? Maybe? Nothing here. No Victory Uchida. I'm really hoping that he moves right to a new location, and when he moves to that new location, it's not also time gated or story bound or anything like that, meaning we could just keep looking around for him as long as we have access to the zone he's in. I hope that's how it works. So far, we've only found him twice, right? Before we check out the mirror dungeon, I'm gonna talk to Kyoko again and see if she says something different. I feel like I've missed something. There's a lot of action over at Shibuya Records. I feel like I've missed something. Oh well, mirror dungeons it is right now. I really want to check out the town scene, whatever it was called here. I guess I'm really confused. So, if you recall, right, there was an area that had lots of walled-off zones, and we were able to fight an enemy, and it would open up one of the walls. And we happened, maybe, it looked to me like we had actually explored everywhere, but it did also look like there should have been lots of other places to go to. And what happened, though, is we ended up going basically directly to the boss, and then we beat it, and then we weren't able to go back. It was one of the labyrinths. We apparently don't get labyrinths here. Also, how can we go Digimon Network 1, 2, and then 4? I feel like we're missing something. Or multiple things. Okay. Not what I was expecting. And what is this one again? I don't even remember. Oh. Multiplayer. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Right, the healing spot, and then this is a shot. If you go right, if you go the right way first, turn around. I know! Well, she won't give any guidance on the mirror dungeons, but we'll see what she says for our current issue. Once again, we're out of time. Perhaps you should get back to your real job? Oh. They just want us to do a couple Cyber Sleuth missions, apparently. Which is fine. Start one of those. Fun. It is time. We are going to swap our outfit. Let's see. Let's see. I think we go Agumon shirt. For now. Like the Agumon shirt. Oh, wait. We have a new case. So, likely this case only showed up after we went and talked to that girl, right? This is at Shibuya Records. How about that? Okay. Some weird pranks at Shibuya Records. We need help of a Cyber Sleuth. Off we go. You're the Cyber Sleuth, huh? Here to take the case? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Reiko Tawa. I'm a bit of an otaku. Honestly, I'm a huge otaku. Anime and anime music are my weaknesses. So I got a part-time job here at Shibuya Records. Did feel like the quest and guidance was clunky? Yeah, wee bit. Sometimes. Oh right, you want to know more about the case? Can do. There's been a bunch of weird stuff going on in the store, like pranks or something. CDs on display keep switching without me switching them. Plus, this weird amateur kind of CD keeps popping up right in the middle. I mean, that to me sounds like random people just picking stuff up and putting them down, and someone really likes the weird amateur CD and keeps putting it up front so more people get exposure to it. It's not just weird, it's freaking me out. The police said they couldn't do a thing about it. I can't eat, I can't sleep. It's a problem. I mean, there's gotta be an explanation, right? Someone's gotta be doing this. Please, 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 won't you find out why? Pretty please? Do you have a security camera? We'll cyber jump into it. You know, it seems like strange things have been happening in the store lately. Exactly, that strange pranks thing. They say there are death trap CDs mixed in with the normal records. One listen and you die! They say that, but is there any evidence of that? Because that would be a pretty big deal. You think Shoutmon did it? What do you want? You're not gonna ask me something, are you? Oh, the strange pranks. Well, it's pretty well-known rumor, at least between Shibuya record maniacs like me. The order things are sorted in will, randomly change, which seems weird. It, makes it hard to find the CDs you want. It points to the pile of bodies by the sample headphones. That's not a rumor then anymore. Huh, you, need something? Wow, that was something you need? You're the one investigating the weird stuff going on. I'm not sure if I know anything that would help. I guess someone keeps adding this mysterious CD to the racks. Oh look, here it is. See, the cover's just got these odd-looking symbols. There's no band name or anything. I mean, it's not Led Zeppelin, you know. Here, you want to give it a listen? I'm not advancing yet. We're gonna listen to this for a moment. Also, I'm out of water. There was a sip left. He must be referring to the Runes album. Yeah, yeah. Ha! Honestly, this sounds like boss battle music, this game. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Some people were cracking jokes about some kind of monster composing it. Those rhythms and stuff are definitely inhuman. Kinda tribal. On top of that, the display keeps getting changed up so that somehow the CD is always right in your face. My best guess is that someone sneaks in at night. Maybe that's how you'd find out. Come back after dark and watch the place. Dr. Reiko again. Can you all agree on which song to play? I can see how it sounded like a lot of different songs were being played at the same time. Yeah, yeah. It didn't add the quote. I think the O needs to be capitalized. It's very close, I think. Hi, hi! So did you give it a listen? Well, it's unique, that's for sure. The artist is definitely creative, just not always good. Hey, you really thought it was that bad? I'm sorry, I don't dislike it per se. So, how's the investigation going? Sleuthing up a storm? Got any good leads? After the store closes? Yeah, definitely the random, like, probably minimum wage employee standing here is going to be able to get us after dark access. Alright, if that's how we get to the bottom of this mystery, then we gotta do it. You wouldn't even recognize this place at night, huh? It's almost creepy. I ran a scan of the Shibuya records and definitely picked up traces of the digital wave. These, pranks are Digimon related, I'm almost certain. Strange symbols on the CD cover art may very well be Digimon writing. There's gotta be some clue we're missing. Head in and give the place a full rundown. You know, I will say, one of the things that this game is missing, I feel like, compared to, well, again, I guess I'm only comparing it to really Digimon Adventure, but it feels like we have met Digimon in this game. Agumon and the Gabumon that are with Nokia. That very clearly said, hey, Digimon are not programs. We're from, the digital world, not the human cyber world. And they had personalities, and they talked and all sorts of things. In, like, Digimon Adventure, you get a partner, right? And that partner would be there with you and potentially try to help you do things and talk to you and have conversations with you. And we don't get that at all in this game, right? None of our Digimon, not even our starting Digimon, has any sort of character, if you will. They're just a battle monster. I feel like that's maybe a tad bit of something that this game is missing. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a Digimon, even if they weren't a battle monster, who was basically like a Detective Pikachu, right? And who was just kind of here with us and sleuthing around just like we are. That would be neat. I feel like the game slightly missed out on something there. The manager said we had the run of the place until morning, so let's solve this mystery. What do you... Huh? What do you mean it's too dangerous? Whoever made that CD is dedicated to their music. I want to meet them. So, like it or not, I'm coming in, Saralyn. If it's okay, that is. Well, we'll protect her. Shibuya Records is great at night. I wanted to play something with a nighttime feel to it. Oh, we should probably be quiet though, right? Does she not see the gaping digital doorway? Whoa, what's going on? She does know that she doesn't need to keep holding the basket, right? Or the bag? Or even wear the apron if she doesn't want to. She's no longer on the clock. Hey, what is this? Hey, what do you mean digital shift? Ah! Yeah! What the heck is this? Did I fall asleep on my feet again? If anyone's watched Digimon Adventure 1, you will recognize this guy. And if you've watched the English dub, I'm sorry. It's Etamon. Who would come in here this... Who would come in here this late at night? Ha ha! That terrible accent. He was basically an Elvis Presley impersonator in the show. I wonder, perhaps they're here for me. This looks like someone who would come up with that cacophony. Kind of, yes, yeah. My fans, my adoring public is here to greet me. Tell me, are you crazy obsessed with my awesome tunes? We're obsessed with something else entirely. Actually, let's say you know it. Let's not be confrontational. Finally, recognition! You know the true sonic arts when you hear them. Well, since you clearly rock hard to my thundering beats and epic melodies, I'll have to drag you on stage. He was a major villain, by the way, in the anime. Ow, come on! Yeah! Oh, Saralyn! We've been taken. That Digimon dragged me here, but where is here? I don't think I'm in Shibuya Records anymore. Hey, look at that! It finally reconnected. Our link with you went dead a while ago. We figured it must have been the labyrinth. So, we've been trying to get back to you ever since. Now that we've found a way around it, we should be able to stay in contact despite any other digital wave anomalies. Well, with luck. So anyway, you were in the labyrinth. Tell me everything. Shibuya Records. Huh, who'd have thought there was a path hidden there? Every analysis I run comes back the same. The labyrinth under Shibuya has definitely grown. Even so, it's nothing compared to the one beneath Shinjuku. Given the situation, there was only one logical Digimon response. The creature had no choice but to drag you into the labyrinth with it, and I assure you, I have no doubt in my mind that it was a Digimon. Oh, we don't either. That was definitely a Digimon. You need to find it and fast! The Mon can't have gotten very far. Alright, off we go. Where are we? Oh, I can't take this escalator? We gotta take the stairs? Oh! Make sure I couldn't interact with that thing. Are there no Digimon here to fight? Because that's what it's feeling like so far. HP spray C ×2. Always check your garbage cans. The Pokemon games taught us anything. That. There might be a switch inside. There are really no encounters in here. It also breaks off here. Can I look at the map? No. Oh, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Glad we turned around. Rule number 2, right? Go the wrong way first. This is the right way. Not a direct quote of Rule 2. Alright, can I check over here without engaging? No. Huh? Oh, welcome! He went this way, so we better go the other way. Looks like Gediminas rode off in a different direction. I want to go that way, though. Oh, man. Don't be silly. You go through everyone's trash. Well, then. Which Digimon is nicknamed the Demon of the Deep Forest? I think we had this question. It was Gran Kuwagamon. Okay, then, go ahead. Just try to catch me. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Is he gonna say it went the other way? Oh, man. I want to do more exploration game. That was a Justice League Unlimited quote. I don't recognize it. Do we need to go to the access point? Probably not, but I think we will save. Actually, you know what? Gargamon's HP is pretty low. Maybe we do run in there. Okay. We're all set. Time for a boss battle, most likely. Over here, this way! Oh ha ha! Garbage can? Paralysis recovery. Alright, so why did you lead us back here? Are we gonna get on a train? Oh ha ha ha! This way, this way! Wait, what? Over here, this way! Oh ha ha! We're never gonna catch him like this. He's walking past us. We might be able to catch him if we cut in around from behind. Do you have any suggestions? Who are you asking? Ha-ha! This way! We should be able to get behind that Digimon from here. Feel some sort of connection to somewhere. Somewhere near here, there's a place you can jump from. Let's look for it. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go in the network somewhere else and pop out right there behind him. Got it. Got it. That's right, get over there. Oh, right here? Man, it's just right there. Yes, connect jump. Let's do this. We better do an exploration of these zones too, right? We know that there can be loot in them. The zone is actually on the right, it looks like. So what's up this way? Dead end, it looks like. Gecko on! They love Mimi in the show. I should probably actually swap both Noms and Lekismon out. Probably. I didn't even think of that. The Mons are running, but we're floating. Weird. Hold on, can I put you to sleep? Good job, us. Mitigating some damage. Attack down? Can I kill you by any chance with an attack here? Although, do I really want to use up any of Nam's SP? Fine. Good. Because I think if I do a dum-dum uppercut, we might just take him out. Although, hold on. Thunder would do additional damage, right? Oh, no. It needs to be wind for it to do additional damage. Here we go. Not quite enough. Not bad, though. A couple normal attacks are gonna be fine here. Are they gonna sell you car insurance? No. But I see why you might think that. Wow, look at that. Level ups. Across the board. Angemon got Shining Laser 1. Cool. We were correct. Item. Exciting meat. I love exciting meat. The only thing worse than the gecko selling insurance was the duck selling insurance. Yes. Got friendship. You found the point of the game. The friends we made along the way. What the heck is that? It's not a usable item, right? That would make no sense. Is increase cam by 10. It's just an item. Cool. I'm glad we found it. We will probably use it at some point. Depending, right? Some of the mons needed some high levels of camaraderie. Digimon. All right, we're gonna swap. Okay, Lekis, go to Kabuterimon, and Noms go to Angemon. Okay. Friendship, nothing but a consumable. Wow. Wow. What a state, right? Terrible, negative state of existence. Man, I'm still out of water. That didn't change. Alright, Heaven's Knuckle. Yeah, I don't think we need to use 10 SP. Let's go ahead with something a little lighter on the SP. Heavy Strike, maybe. Holy Light, maybe. No, Heavy Strike's fine. Kaboom! That didn't kill him, though. Oh, man. Sure. Let's do a Crescent Leaf, right? Crescent Leaf is actually the right element as well. Yeah, good damage. Yeah. She doesn't watch the streams. Level up! Honestly, I feel like leveling up brand new Digimon in this game is not that much of a chore, right? We've already evolved those guys a couple times. They're now getting to the point where I feel like we could probably even use them in battle. Whereas, like, in Etrian Odyssey, had we decided that we wanted to grind up a new party member, that would have been a huge investment. Hey! You're getting a bit carried away! Wait, is it possible you've become such a rabid fan of me, Digimon? Such fierce fandom that it spiraled into an obsession? What's that about hydration? It's just that I'm out of water. That's all. That love! Oh, that love turned to cruel hatred! You would kill me so that none else can have me? No! I can't allow that. I'm simply too much for one hacker to handle. I think we should have saved it. Mirror reflection! Wonderful. By the way, we are typed correctly here, so let's just go ahead and hit some Etamon. We stunned him even. Fantastic. He's also dark, so Heaven's Knuckle will do good damage. I'm gonna use that over Holy Light until we get that int increase, right? And then we'll swap. Which I think we got it. We need a hydration bot, a robot that refills the water, ENT. I have to tell you that, like, one of the things that when you get to the ability to know how to do like web services and stuff like that, you think of like all sorts of interesting things you could do, and I have had this idea to do like a cool automated kettle or something for the longest time. It's only like, it's just like one of those things that's in the back of my mind that I'm never actually gonna do. But like, you know, this guy's tougher than the Eater. Only, not really. I think the Eater was tougher, but we had a guy who could go through the defense. I don't think Noms would go through his defense here. I think it works differently. It's like the Eater has like a special defense on it. But speaking of the specialized devices, the one that I've thought the most about making, well, there's two. There's two. I really want to make a device so that my curtains are controlled by voice, right? So I could just say open curtain A, curtain B, curtain 1, 2, open living room curtains, whatever. So that's automated. I can just do it and it does it. Because right now they're behind the couches, and so like you have to climb on the couch to get to the string to pull it. That would be cool. The other one that I've looked the most into, it's so much so that I actually did a little bit of design on it, was I wanted to incorporate 3D printing, right, to make the object, as well as board design, and then a couple of additional things to go on it. I wanted to make an automatic cat feeder. Okay? They exist, yes, but I wanted mine to be special. I wanted mine to I would probably make two, honestly, because I've got two cats, but I wanted it to have a scale on it so it could weigh the cat every time they stood on it, and based on weight would know which cat is on there, and if we needed to, we could have a camera to also like identify colors and whatever a cat's. So then you can track their weight over time, you can track when they eat specifically, and you can track how much they're eating over time. And then you can also, then once you get that detail, you can then have it programmed to specifically output the normal amount of food on the normal schedule of that cat. And then also, if the other cat comes to eat, by the way, it has some sort of a lid. The other cat stands on the weight and it goes wrong cat and it closes it. Just saying. You would love a home automation system that isn't connected to the web. Basically an Echo without the internet. I said Echo and not the name because I have the other one. I can understand why you may say that. There's a lot of people that are like, man, that thing is spying on you, but it's mostly not. If it was, so like anyone can do this. You can run a thing on your network to see all the traffic that's going up and down, and so you can snoop on all of the traffic going to your machines. And people have 100% done that on these things, and it's not just constantly sending data. So you don't really need to be worried about that. However, there are tools to do that. You have to be a lot more involved in the process, though, of setting these things up. But there absolutely are automation systems you can get that are fully contained on your own network. I had a coworker who had completely done such a thing. Actually, I've had probably 3 coworkers who have done such a thing to various different degrees and with different stuff. But like the one guy, he made his own thermostat because he wanted one that was going to be able to be controlled via network, but that wasn't going to be out to the internet and all that kind of stuff. Just like all sorts of things you can do. It's possible is what I'm saying, but you have to be a little bit more involved than I bought thing at store, I typed in the values it wanted me to, and now it just works. You know what I mean? Yes. It's mostly not. That is the correct statement, Astro. Anyway, let's get back to fighting this guy. How about... I really like this Crescent Leaf too, honestly, just because it is the most damage and it is a little less on the SP cost. Love Serenade! Not too bad. You watched a video where a guy made an automation system for his house that used Legend of Zelda Ocarina songs. That's awesome. Alright, James, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by today, as always. Honestly, all of Gargamon's moves are low damage except for this one. So this is just the one we're going to use. Anyway, if I was to elaborate on it's mostly not, like, snooping on you and stealing data, mostly it's not. The thing that they do get, though, is when you do ask it questions about something, right? They do keep that data. And what I mean is, like, also, we got a reflection there. I see what happened. If you start asking about a specific brand of product, or if you're ordering it or something, 100% they're recording that and then probably trying to use it to market it back to you, right? They're not, however, just listening in on random conversations and storing it. They may store stuff that you specifically asked, though. So there's a little bit. There is a little bit of that. Kabuterimon, you are going to use a healing item. Digimon, you're gonna head out soon too? Work switched to the summer schedule, which starts an hour earlier than before. Oh man. I have the ability to do summer hours, which means I work an additional hour Monday through Thursday. So I do four additional hours Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday I can take a half day. So I get 4 hours off on Friday. I've done it the past 2 years. Last week and this week were the first 2 weeks for those summer hours, and I haven't started doing it yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I definitely like it, but there's also a little bit of not liking it too. Put that reflection back up. You remember going to Target with some friends? You were talking about Talentus and debating which flavor to get. I don't actually know what Talentus is. Should I? And literally got back into your car, and then Pandora's first ad was for the exact flavor of Talentus. Yeah, well, that's your phone, and 100% the phone is spying on you way more than those other devices are. 100%. And it's because of different apps and doing different things. Like, I fully believe one of the worst spying apps you can have on your phone is Facebook. I don't use Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in, since 2009, I think. I am very much not a Facebook person. And, that is one of, I think, the worst data collection apps that people willingly put data into, but then also that they, I think, very specifically take stuff out too. Lentis is frozen yogurt. Okay. I don't think I've had that brand then. Look at all the level ups. Wonderful. Bomber, you start an hour earlier, but then get off an hour earlier too. Okay. Ah, so yeah, it makes sense. You're starting earlier before it gets super hot, and then you get to leave a little earlier too. Yeah, that's good. So here's the thing though, right? So you get to start at 7, and then you get to be done at 3. Whereas when I take advantage of summer hours, I get to start at 7. However, then I'm not done until 5. So like two additional hours. Different kind of a job though, too. Oh, Talenti is frozen gelato. And it's Talenti. You know, I may have had it once. Once, maybe? Wow, you're much better than I thought. I guess this round goes to you. If you don't want my CDs on the shelves, that's cool, I'll take them back. And I promise I'll never use that secret path again, okay? We good? Alright then, now that we're here, I'm not quite sure what to do. So this Edamon, it doesn't look like an evil Digimon. Not here, he doesn't. I guess the best move is to report back to the client, to Shibuya Records. Yay! Cerilyn, you're back! You're safe! You're alive! Yay! You were gone for so long. I didn't know if something happened to you. I didn't know what to do, but you're back now. Huh? A Digimon? Does that mean what I think it means? Even outside of cyberspace Eden? So that weird thing with the CDs, all those pranks, it was all that Digimon? Oh, come on, pranks? That was art! He's here now. You sell all kinds of music here. What's the harm in selling mine too? I work hard to make those beats and drop those vocals. Mixing the right amount of guitar is not as easy as it looks. You just don't get my sound. Well, that's not quite it. You hear that bump, bump in the background? It kind of makes me wonder if this is gonna go south, the way that the music's going. Huh? It's just your music is such an important assault on my senses that it makes me wish I could claw out my ears. Didn't she say she didn't hate it? But on the other hand, it has a really unique sound that both reinvents and transcends the genre. I think people will really dig it. Really? Yeah, it just takes a while for new stuff like that to really catch on, you know? But hey, don't ever give up on music. It won't give up on you. You have to believe in what you've created, or you'll never succeed. Are you saying what I think you're saying? If you promise to knock off all the freaky stuff, I'll talk to my manager and do my best to get your CD stock for real. I'll even give it another listen. Who knows, maybe I'll end up president of your fan club. Wow, thank you so much. I've never had a real fan before, much less one this nice to me. Ace of the record store complete. So after all of that, it was a Digimon looking for a little exposure, taking a shot at fame. I kinda feel like he wasn't punished much for the whole breaking and entering thing. It wasn't about that at the end. We got to the bottom of mystery and got to hear a really cool up-and-coming artist. Actually, I'm starting to get into his album. That's the best part about music. There's room for anyone to try their hand. His music may be strange. It's definitely strange, but it pushes the boundaries. You gotta respect that in an artist. I like that. You're not just in it to help the store grow. You're trying to expand the world of music. And I would expect no less. Yeah, music is the soundtrack of our lives. Thank you so much, Sarah. Now I can get back to doing what I love. Always feel free to drop in. This Shibuya Records is like a shrine to amazing music. See you soon. She really believes in that store. Hope they know how lucky they are to have someone like her. Can't argue with that level of devotion. Mission complete. Bam. Reiko has made a corner just for Edamon CDs. You should definitely go check it out when you've got the time. Maybe we will. How'd it go? Getting used to working as a detective? I see. No real feel for it yet, but I'm gonna need you to work even harder. See, they agreed. She was just that committed. You're right. That's why she carried the bag and the apron and stuff with her all the way over here even, right? Our agency's motto is... Take any case. Hey. He's inept. Sorry, I had to show that off. Excuse me. Our agency's motto is reject not those who come, chase not those who leave. Those who will not work will not eat. Father taught me that. Excuse me. Hello. Huh? We already have a newspaper subscription. No, that's not it. We've got a fire extinguisher and the internet, too. We've got everything our office needs. Sorry. This is the detective agency, isn't it? Huh? That is the Cyber Sleuth Detective Agency. I have a case for you. I'm a customer. I mean, a client. A client! Welcome to the reliable Kuremi Detective Agency. Please tell us the details of your case. Chapter 7, Digimon Pilgrimage. Capriccio. In other words, you plan to buy Digimon Capture from a hacker, but were robbed of a very rare Digimon medal. Yes, exactly. Digimon Capture on sale cheap. It sounded too good to be true. What they're doing, it's awful playing with people's obsessions. Yes, people's obsessions. There's nothing more fragile than that. When you want something, you want it no matter what. No matter the risk, no matter the method. That sounds illegal. If you're lucky, you can get several. One for saving, one for viewing, because they're so special. To think that they'd titillate even a grown-up's obsession, such a dignified and rarefied thing. I'll never forgive them. I'll never, ever, ever forgive them. Very mad. We understand what you're trying to say. Summarize, you'd like us to get your very rare Digimon medal back for you, correct? They stole some E-money too, but I don't care. All I want is to get my precious Digimon medal back. Isn't most money E-money anymore, right? I mean, like, yes, you can have a dollar bill, but you're probably not getting paid in dollar bills. You're getting paid in E-representations of that dollar bill. I.e., E-money. Yes. Grrr. We'll take on the case. We'll do our best to honor your emotions. Get that, Sarah? The perpetrator likely didn't want the medal itself. I'm guessing the plan was to pawn it for cash, given how rare it is. There's a shop that deals in Digimon medals here in Nakano, if I remember correctly. That would be an ideal place to begin the case. Start by asking questions. Meanwhile, I'll look into this Digimon medal. It's too bad I don't share the same degree of obsession. Really, though? Is it really, though? Too bad you don't share that degree of obsession? Alright, we're going to do a reminder ad. Go to the metal man. Like metal, not metal. D, no T. Because this is where we are ending the stream for tonight. I believe I have made up my mind, however, that Wednesday will be demo day. I hope that you are interested in viewing a couple of those demos. I don't know exactly which one we'll start off with. I will, of course, if you have any other suggestions, take them in the Discord. If there's any of those, I'm going to post the list of these games in the Discord. And then if anyone wants to go in there and say, like, I'm really interested in this one or this one, feel free to do so, and we'll check them out. Oh, Astra, you don't know how much demo day you'll be here for. How does Friday look for you, Astro? So, because here's the thing. If we do both Wednesday and Friday for demo day, I could make sure that something like Wardens of Chaos shows up on Friday instead of Wednesday. If that is any better for you. This is like the 8th time I've reached for my water. You wouldn't be against saving the ones you're more interested in for Friday, though. Okay, go ahead and let me know which ones you're more interested in for Friday, and then maybe we'll save them there, and we'll do the other ones the other day. Because I gotta tell you, of all the ones we added to the list, there's none of those that are on my list I'm like, if we get time. They all seem pretty cool, and I feel like trying them all out. So we might try to hit them all. If we do, that does mean we're gonna try to do like 1 an hour on Wednesday, so that would be 4, and then we would maybe do 1 an hour or whatever on Friday and have like 5. We'll see. We'll see. So, that is our plan coming up. If you are watching on Twitch, consider hitting the follow button if you are all interested in catching anything that we do coming up. We've got lots of stuff on our list. There's the demos, there's more of this game as well. If you're watching on YouTube, consider hitting that subscription button. Of course, it is free, and it will let you know when we go live, plus if I post a video out there as well. Anyways, that's it. That's it for the night. Stream over. Have a good one, everyone. This is Merc Serene signing off. And, of course, Astro Kitty Cat with the 13-month resubscription. Amazing. Appreciate you being here.